Hi, I want to talk about the article I wrote called Happy Money. It's in the blog section of my website. And the reason I wrote that was because when I was growing up in Ireland, I honestly believed that people who had money must be absolutely ecstatic with life. They must be like so happy. I'd watch them with their lovely homes and their cars and think, gosh, they have nothing to worry about. They must be really, really happy. And we were working class, so we had got money worries. Money was something that was always scarce when we were growing up. So I worried a lot about money. In fact, having money became really important to me at quite a young age. And people would say to me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I would say, a millionaire. Honestly believed that if I got rich, I would be super happy. When I was married and we had got this lifestyle that I wanted so much, I was traveling, we had the home, the cars, everything. It was a huge shock to me to discover that I wasn't happy. It was kind of like, well, where's the happiness? I've got the money, so where's the happiness? Another huge shock was the fact that I still worried about money, even though I had it. In fact, I probably worried more about losing it. Instead now of worrying about how I pay my rent or how I'd feed myself, I was worrying about whether we could stay in a certain hotel in Dubai or whether we could fly first class instead of business class. And completely, it sounds crazy now when I say it, but completely losing perspective. I didn't know it about myself at the time, and I've since learned that I had a mentality of lack. That meant no matter what money I had, if I had £20 million or £30 million, it still wouldn't be enough. I needed more because I believed that the more money I have, the happiness would come, it would come. Eventually, I learned through my journey that my happiness had nothing to do with my bank balance. It was great news because it was a relief, right? Because my happiness was a choice. I could be happy if I decided to be happy. And Wayne Dyer, he has a great quote, which I like, and I use it in the article. It says, there's no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. And it was almost like, oh my God, thank God for that, right? Because happiness then became something on its own. They no longer went hand in hand. And I could choose to be happy and decide to be happy without or with money. I like money. Money's amazing and it gives fantastic freedom. I don't need money to be happy. It has nothing to do with that. If I have money challenges, I deal with those challenges when they're standing in front of me. I no longer worry about money ever unless they're right there and I have to make a decision. In the past, I would find all sorts of reasons to worry about money, and I no longer do that. I think happiness and money for me, learning that they don't go together, was just something I had to write about. You can be happy with money, you can be happy without money. People who have money can be fantastically, amazingly happy, but they can also be very sad. One has nothing to do with the other. So if you fancy a read, have a look at the article and maybe you'll enjoy it. Thanks.